Greetings, class, and welcome to Horror 101. Although you don't see me as often as I would like, I am once again your humble teacher and guide, Professor Macabro, here with the ever-lovely Zombie Huesitos. How have you been, class? Have you been well? I certainly hope so. Now, although you haven't seen me in a while, I must come to you with a confession. Now, I have done a great many of things in my existence that can be considered bad. I brought to life a zombie just for a YouTube interview, which unfortunately didn't turn out that well because the zombie went to a tropical island and created a mini zombie apocalypse. But can't talk about that much. Hush, hush. Secret government cover-up. Then I might have gone a bit too overboard with some executives at the Walking Dead show after they made a mockery of me with their Walking Dead interview, but I got Lucille out of that deal, so, you know, life gives you lemons. Then I cleared out wave after wave after wave of YouTube interns after trying to get my point across with their stupid new 1,000 subscriber policy. But I don't regret those things because they were all a means to an end. However, what I recently did does put a little bit of shame in my dark soul. And that is that I watched a movie on Netflix. The shame! Look away from Professor Macabro. The shame of it all. Unfortunately, class, I was in the mood for a nice, funny, gory zombie movie. And this particular movie, I do not own physically because I haven't been able to find it. Which is very weird because it is a recent movie. And that movie is The Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. You would think that a relatively recent movie would be readily available, but I have not been able to find the damn thing on DVD. I went to see it at the theater, and I quite enjoyed it. It was actually quite surprising. But, not being able to have it in physical media, I had to go the digital route. And I'm old school. I love myself physical media. There's nothing like holding a DVD, looking at the box art, popping the disc out, seeing that beautiful, shiny, shimmery shine, and then popping it in your DVD or now your Blu-ray player. And of course, the same is for VHS. Oh, how I wish I had a VCR, because there are a great many movies that are still stuck in VHS and have not gotten a proper DVD or Blu-ray release. But anyway, back to The Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. The movie starts out with a kind of a dudsy janitor that's cleaning as he's singing, as you do. And he stumbles upon this government experiment because, of course, it's a government experiment. Because, you know, they feel like they can do it. They didn't think about the consequences. They just wanted to see if they can do it, so they patented it, they packaged it, and now you have a full-blown zombie apocalypse. And it always starts with a moron that causes the zombie apocalypse. So, in this small town, somehow this government institution genetically engineers a zombie outbreak, and all hell breaks loose. The story follows these three friends that are scouts, and of course they are the bulk of the jokes for their school, because they're scouts. And they make fun of them, which I never quite understood. I mean, the scouts, they teach you a lot of cool things, like surviving, which is a skill that will become very useful in the zombie apocalypse. Anyway, one of the three friends is about to get a badge that signifies that he's like the cool thing. But the two friends are not very into scouts anymore. They want to be cool and hip hey, ladies, how you doing? But they decide to ditch their friend and go to a party. And in a scene that I quite enjoy a lot, they go into a strip club, as you do, because they see that there's no bouncer at the door. So they go in, one goes to the ATM to get dollars, and the other guy sits there, and a stripper comes, towards him, and she does his sexy dance and everything, and he's like, best thing ever! And of course the other guy comes in, and they're looking at the stripper, and then she goes through the pole, and then as she walks down, blood squirts all over the place, and that's when they realize this shit just got real. And of course they chase around, and then they meet, they had previously met this gorgeous lady. I mean, wow, legs up to everywhere. And she saves them because she's like, shotgun. And the three try to get to their friend, who they left abandoned and in the woods so they can go to the party. And these four people, the hot chick and the three friends, are trying to survive the zombie apocalypse, while also trying to get to the party because the sister of one of the main characters went to the party, and they're the only ones that weren't evacuated. Which I have to call out one thing about this movie. The government moved really fast to evacuate the city, like super fast. I haven't seen a city evacuated that fast since Alone in the Dark. Like, bam, gone. And that's not the kind of thing that would happen in real life. It would take time to evacuate a city. You couldn't do it in a day. But they do. So, man. And I won't spoil the movie anymore, but it was a pleasant surprise. It had a nice amount of boobies, and anything with boobies gets a thumbs up in my book. And also, some very good gore effects. Now, I am not a fan of CGI. I prefer the practical. But this movie had a nice mix of practical and a nice mix of CGI. The CGI didn't feel intrusive into the movie. Yes, you do have the god-awful CGI blood splatter, but they also had some practical blood. Like, I didn't want to spoil it, but I'm going to spoil it anyway. When they are trying to escape the zombie stripper, the main guy, one of the main guys, who's the funny guy, is trying to get the stripper off of him. He's like, oh, no, somebody wants to see those, help me out. And the zombie stripper's like, ew, I want your brains. And he's like, no, I just wanted to see boobies, not get eaten alive. So he grabs a broken bottle, pops it in the zombie's head, and out comes gushes of the red stuff. It's actually a very entertaining scene. Thank you for your assistance, Zombie Wasitos. Now, don't fall down. You're falling down. What? You got a taste of the limelight, now she wants to stay in the camera. Oh, you're gonna fall down. Oh, you're so complicated, Zombie Wasitos. Well, she kind of tripped. As you do. She's a Zombie Wasitos. So, very, very nice mix of boobs and gore. I found the movie quite entertaining, and I would definitely recommend it to all you people. You can find it on Netflix. But I, again, would have preferred to find it in physical media. Somewhere down the line, I hope I can find The Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse on DVD or Blu-ray to have it in my collection, because it really was a very entertaining surprise, and I had fun with the movie. It was funny, it had gore, it had boobies, and you can't go wrong with that. So, in my score, I give The Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse a solid B+, for all the reasons that I mentioned before. Yeah, so, try to forgive your humble professor for watching a movie digitally. I know, but sometimes when you can't find the thing physically, and you have a hankering for a movie with boobies, well, you gotta get it any way you can. But don't be too hard on me. I will try not to watch that many digital media movies in the future. Well, class, thank you so much for watching. I still have to have some words with the proprietor of this channel to allow me to share my brand of horror and comedy with all of you. But till next time, class, this is Professor Macabro. That was Zombie Wasitos, and we both wish you a good evening.